when no one's around.
No, nobody's there.
That's my jam, baby.
Oh, it's a great
That's
one.
my life.
That's my
Always making
jam.
everyone laugh, and
That's
then I
my
can start
life.
crying.
That's right.
Cry at home.
My
Are we
friend.
gonna use these cameras for the Kickstarter or just
Eventually?
just
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. Once we're done today, we're gonna like frame the shots,
Okay.
and that way I can work with building the thing that we need.
Okay.
Yeah, for the
Cool.
Instagram or whatever.
Because that's just going to be overlaid on top, one on top of the other, and that
Right.
way it can fit on Instagram.
Exactly. So
And then it doesn't. If we have a third,
then we can just split them down and have 1, 2, 3.
oh, we can. Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah. We
Cool.
have as many coming in as we want.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's that we just
So-
edited the template.
As far as doing this split screen thingy, is that just going to be like Patreon content for them?
I was thinking we
or-
would just use that for like clips.
Oh, right, for
Mhm.
advertising. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was barring any. Greg was asking me, he's like, did you guys talk business when you got together? And I was like, there's really no business
No.
to talk right now. I was like, we're just on the free side of it.
Yeah.
So I'm, and not that I'm sure that if like they put merch out as far as like our show or,
Right, which I don't
we
think
do
they-
Patreon content.
Yeah.
They might. I mean,
Yeah, they
there's
might.
Black Suit
That's
Killers
possible.
merch out.
Yeah.
Like you can buy
Yeah.
like stickers and stuff, which that'd be cool.
Hey, Allison's here.
Hey, Allison. I literally just saw you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, I'm sure they'll cut us into that if there's any, that comes from it. But it doesn't really matter.
No.
I don't know if I think Greg he's focused on kind of more like what
What are you getting?
What
out
is
of it?
production?
Right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you making?
Because he was like, is there more traffic on the Kickstart? And
Yeah.
I was like, not really.
Yeah. We
I was
do
like,
though. We did.
We have more traffic.
do have
down
more
here?
traffic,
Oh,
yeah.
Lord. Well, we hopefully would drive them away.
Yeah. It's all we're going for the spike.
We gotta
just
do
want to.
We got to have the balance of go listen to the Say You Love Satan
Yeah.
stuff.
If you want.
Don't listen to this stuff.
Right. Right.
Realize that there's nothing good here.
Stay out of the West Wing.
I really do think that. Yeah.
Go to the
I told
dining
you to get the fuck out of there. There's a rose that's dying
go
under
to
this glass. Get the fuck out. I'll eat you feet first.
And I love it.
You'll feel the whole thing. God, I broke a bunch of furniture, and that was sentient furniture.
Yeah, I
Mind you.
murdered a bunch of people.
I killed people.
Those are house workers. I'll never get
I
back.
can put nails back in them, but when the magic switch is over,
That's right.
they're just a
They're bunch of-
corpses full of
They're
nails.
crucified. It's like Jesus.
It's just more grotesque.
Oh,
We don't
God.
want to fix it.
Yeah, how about wait a minute? We got to start the show. This is a good. This is a good bit. This is a good. We got to get this in. This is something.
Oh man, at least it's on the stream.
Oh, we got.
no,
it.
as soon
It's
as we
again-
start the show, the steam
no,
gets lost.
It's gonna
It
go.
goes
It's
away.
gonna disappear immediately.
Oh man.
And of course, it's taking fucking forever to start. Come on now,
Mm-hmm.
you
Please
can
hold.
do it. Come on.
This is why the show is terrible.
I love
any
it.
any momentum we have gets stalled out immediately. It's going. Oh God.
Oh,
An urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Yay! And then wait.
What does that do? Does that blow your mind?
That just happened.
This corner weighing in at 180 pounds.
Darkness, everybody!
You've got a dirty, whorish mouth.
A fucking amateur. Am I wrong? No. Am I wrong? Yeah. Okay, then. Hail to the king, baby.
Fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.
You tell anyone about this, I'll fucking kill you. I'm kidding. We're coming back by tonight. Okay.
everybody, welcome to another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's
Bonus points to you if you watch the stream and
Yeah.
you can figure out what mime story we're creating.
Yeah, you do. That's
Yeah.
absolutely
Let's
right.
let's make a game out of that.
I
We'll
would-
do
I think
bonus
that
points.
needs to happen.
And if you're close enough to what I was thinking of while I was miming it,
right,
I'll give you a prize. I'll give you a kiss.
there you go. One kiss. Ding, 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 ding.
That's because Allison's going to be the only one guessing.
There we go. It's perfect. So before we started the show, of course, we burnt up all the good material
Yeah, of
already, but
course.
we were talking about somehow, how the fuck did we get? Oh, I know it. Well, no, wait. Why were we talking
We were
about
talking about the differences between this show and our other show,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Two-Headed Horror.
Right.
And you were relating it to Beauty and the Beast, where it's like go to this show, but don't come to this show.
Stay out of the West Wing, right?
Right.
And we were
Started becoming the Beast.
we were talking about the Beast getting angry and breaking his furniture, but then talking about how they were all sentient.
There used to be people.
There were people.
His whole house is full of what used to be his servants and his company and his family, I guess.
And we don't know what their morals were. We don't know
No.
how they behaved. But this damn witch was like, "You're an asshole. Everybody you
Yeah.
know is fucked."
You're-
right? It's like
and
the mafia.
he didn't
It's like
seem
they're
to
killing
take
your
on-
family.
It was very cruel because he didn't seem to take on any real responsibility of like, man,
Yeah.
I really doomed these people.
Yeah,
too."
no, he just got angry.
He's like, fuck, I'm angry. I'm all hairy now.
I have to sew bigger clothes now.
Son
you know?
of a bitch.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I don't have I think the thing that inconvenienced him the most was that he didn't have servants to go do all of his work for
No,
him
no, no,
because they were
no.
all teapots and plates and shit.
Exactly right.
He's just eating all
He
of
had to
them.
brush his own hair. Yeah, exactly right.
Can you? Okay, wait. Which one got turned into the toilet? Because someone got the worst, the shortest stick imaginable. Okay.
Yep. Wouldn't that be ironic if it was the doctor that lived in the house?
Oh my God. He's like, your bowel movements are very irregular, and we're gonna have a talk whenever I get back into my regular body. in the meantime,
and we
stop
will-
eating squirrels.
Yeah.
There's so much fur in here.
We're going to need to have a talk, and we're not going to talk about any of this,
That's
okay?
we'll never speak
Everything
again.
that has happened since all this, since the you know what happened.
That's the original human centipede.
Yeah,
Shit in his mouth because there's no other
Only
hole
Walt
openings.
Disney had those cells.
Walt Disney had a fetish for shitting in mouths, and it didn't make the cut because they were trying to make it appeal to more people.
It's all about
But-
the mass appeal, yeah.
But if you just read between the lines,
Mhm.
so one of them was the toilet.
It's got, yeah, exactly right.
So they were fucking brooms and candles for Christ's
Rooms
sake.
and dressers, and
Yeah.
I mean, you
The
know,
armoire. I mean, I don't know if his clothes were sentient either.
Yeah,
I'm assuming not.
we don't know. I don't think
More
they participated
utilities.
in the songs, and I think everyone's obligated contractually.
He had a whole room full of broken furniture in there, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
Piled up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's all of his old
It's like poltergeist.
Maybe he just took that opportunity to be like, it's not technically murder, and I've been meaning to fire these
And
people.
believe me, I'm going to get it all in while I can.
I got a lot of rage, and now I've been imbued with a lot of strength
That's
too.
it. Yeah.
I'm half a lion now.
What are they going to do? They can't handcuff me. Too
I'm
big.
telling you, that is not a punishment as much as it is a reward for
Yeah.
some people.
For your punishment, I give you permission to be in a full outrage 24/7.
I turned you into a beast stronger than any man or any person. I've given you this mansion. I'm still going to let you live here. It's still completely isolated. You don't have to pay taxes anymore because they think you're dead.
That's right.
This is all a good thing. What did he do? I imagine
She's like, the only thing you have to do is keep this rose.
that's right.
all
Just
you
keep
gotta
the
do-
rose intact.
Keep it intact. Don't let anybody touch it. Don't let anybody look at it. Don't
Don't
let
even look
anybody
at it.
breathe on it. Don't let anybody fart on it. Don't
Super
let
fragile.
Nothing. Don't let him near it. But he fucked it up.
He done fucked up
He
because
coulda-
then Bell
Could have
was
gone
like,
beast mode. He could have been on Mortal Kombat.
I know. What did he do? He
He
was
would've
like,
got
you found out.
You
he
know
could still end up as a guest.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a guest spot in the new one.
Yeah, I guess they could bring him back.
Yeah. That would actually work out pretty well if he was in a fighting game.
I think so.
Why don't we have a Disney fighter? We need a
Yeah,
Disney
We
fighter.
do, yeah.
There's
we could
enough
put
of them.
Lumiere on there too. He could
Yeah.
be shooting flames and shit.
Yeah, he's like a little sidekick. He comes
Yeah.
off to the side.
Perfect.
Got Mulan. She's got the highest kill count of all the
That's-
Disney princesses.
That's it. And you
She
put in a
killed all
secret
those
code. He
Huns.
turns into Nazi Mulan. Remember Nazi Mushu? He's back. He's back. This is a weird Street Fighter.
I read recently that that Mulan actually that when she causes an avalanche and kills all those Huns,
Yeah.
that's technically a war crime that they
Yes.
eventually like in the Geneva Convention they like outlawed that.
Yep.
But she committed a future war crime and killed tons of people.
It's okay. It's before World War I, so nobody cares.
Who is that girl I see? Murderer is what she is.
Murderer. That's it.
That's a stone cold killer.
Absolutely.
She
right.
she was better than any man in that army.
Yeah, she wasn't. That. What does that say about China?
Well,
Right.
I'm not the one saying it.
good.
Walt Disney was.
That's right. Walt
That's who.
Disney was making the implication.
He had a lot of, we've already discussed some of his proclivities.
Ideas. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, he's got some interesting ideas, as they say. say.
That would be a good. I mean, you could probably get I don't know, Rapunzel or whatever with the fucking hair. You could be looking at people.
Yeah.
What else could you do?
Yeah.
Ariel.
Oh,
she can both breathe in water and out of water.
Oh yeah, she
Could
can
have
be,
her in
she
there.
can throw the starfish and everything like that.
I feel like they've over genderized this the medium of like Disney princesses
Oh,
because
sure.
there's a lot more stuff to mine there. They're
Yeah,
like, oh, guys
well-
aren't interested in this, and guys play fighting games.
Yeah, but it's like
Fuck
fucking
that.
it's like fucking Star Wars. If there isn't a Jedi in the movie, you're gonna lose people.
Yeah.
Like there's so much more to that universe, but everybody's attached to the laser swords.
I want Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, I want to see what he's doing with his laser sword, so I can. What is this?
Some bug just entered
Oh.
the room.
It's a moth.
Oh, okay, that's fine. As
Yeah.
long as it's not a fucking bee or a scorpion, I'm happy.
That's right.
I'm good. We don't have many scorpions around.
There's not
here.
many, but they do. They fly in from time to time
could fly-
from the
If they had-
Midwest.
if they had wings,
Yeah.
whew, that would be you'd be dealing with a serious trouble.
I'm not going to say that they don't exist in Australia, but yeah, luckily we don't have them here outside of the island. Which is
that's
a good
for
thing.
damn sure.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
for sure.
When I was listening or watching Talk to Me a bit of that, I was like, doesn't Australia have enough problems?
I know that's what I was thinking too.
Man,
At the beginning, I was like,
thought-
Jesus Christ, they're just walking around here. They could like a fucking pterodactyl's going to come out of the sky any minute now.
That's probably why they were so casual about what
Yeah,
they were doing.
well, whatever. Yeah,
We'll get into that later. In
Yeah,
another
yeah, on
episode,
the,
but-
on the other show. But yeah, it's some wild shit. So we got to go on a little excursion. What was that on Saturday? We did that.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it was Saturday. Yeah,
Yep. Yeah,
we
did a little
went
journey.
up to. Were we in Philly?
Yeah, technically we were
Like
in
right on the border.
we were in Pennsylvania, just like Philly, I'd say like Philly, like the outskirts.
Yeah, right.
And there we crossed the bridge right into New Jersey. It was like a footbridge.
Yeah.
So we were
Well, then
between
people
the
were
two.
driving across too. But
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
Cars.
it was like they're just all so close to each other.
Yeah.
So we were in what's called New Hope, Pennsylvania.
Right.
And then we ended up over there in Jersey for dinner.
Yeah, it's pretty
So-
good. We met Jesse and Steph. That's why we went there.
Yeah,
by the way.
Ben and Sarah.
Yeah,
we
Ben
all
and Sarah. Yeah.
got together with our Say Love Satan crew.
Oh yeah.
Our pretty much it was like a staff meeting.
Yeah, it was our staff meeting. Yeah, we're just making sure everything's still on the up and up, and that our stocks are still soaring.
Yeah, that's right.
Got to
We're-
keep.
It's through the roof.
That's right.
Through the roof.
so
And they just
far-
wanted to be like, you're not dragging us down enough, so you're still going to be here.
That's right.
So don't fuck it up, or
That's
we'll
it.
kill you.
You're getting
Because-
marbled like Kobe beef, but you're not the fat that's getting cut yet.
Right.
That's all about.
right.
Keep the even marble though.
You got to be the flavor. If as
Yep.
soon as you start getting chewy and gross, we're going to spit you right
That's
out
it.
into the
Make
trash.
sure there's enough meat in with your fat.
Mhm.
That's a life motto. I think
yeah.
you need to make sure that no matter, you can get fatty. Okay. You can really, whether that's literal, metaphorical,
Yeah.
but as long as there's some meat there, it still works.
Use the meat you have.
Use the
okay?
meat that you have,
Marble it up and surround it with as much flavor as
Yeah.
you like. But
and don't believe those internet ads that say you can take pills to make it any bigger. That's not
no,
how it works.
you got to snip. You got to snip the little thing holding you back.
That's exactly right. Yeah, you've got a whole restraint system involved that you probably aren't aware of, and that's the only way. And that really doesn't do anything except give you control, basically a third leg.
Could you imagine if like
short?
it feels like a clown pulling like handkerchiefs out
Yes.
of his mouth? Could you imagine if the doctor that performed that procedure was like also a clown? Like
Yeah,
a
he's
doctor
like,
clown?
wait. Yeah,
He's like, I got my MD, but
yeah. He's like, all right,
He's
now,
sprays in the
now
face
say
with
ah.
and that's the anesthesia.
Yeah, that's it.
And
It
you're
comes
like,
out of
"Oh,
the flour.
I'm real sleepy now. As long as he's not a Bill Cosby doctor.
That's
then
all
it's
that
right.
matters. That's
I'm
all
telling
that
you,
matters.
that's another thing too. That's kind of a weird coincidence. Bill
Yeah.
Cosby in his show
Mhm.
was a he was delivering babies.
Oh,
He was-
really?
yeah, in the Cosby Show.
My God.
He just loves when women
Obstetrician?
are that's it.
My God.
Obstetrician
God.
is an obstinate obstetrician.
Obstinately obstetrician.
Man, that is not good.
It's a crazy world out there.
But why pick that? Why pick that profession?
That
I mean,
is
I understand
very
doctor.
odd. Yeah.
Sure, that's great. I mean, I think they were, trying to portray him as like as having, prominence and success, and that's all great.
Yeah.
But looking back on it now, it seems a little strange.
Maybe because the younger kids walked into his trailer with him up to his Rolex and somebody, and they were like, no, this is the doctor that I play on the show. I'm just practicing my lines. Maybe that's what happened.
I'm a I'm a method actor.
Yeah, that's right. I had to practice. I had to keep going. Yeah.
My hand smells like a sushi bar at all times.
Yeah, it's great.
And it must.
I'll tell you, it must. the like dropping of everything and just lasering in. Yeah, that's exactly it. But yeah, so we had a good time. We walked around up there. It
was cool. It was a quaint little town.
It was good. We just got to do what we love to do, which is just get to hang out and talk to Jesse and stuff.
It was. I mean, I felt spoiled because we saw them over the summer as well. And usually we only get to see them maybe like once a year,
right?
If that.
Right.
I mean, with COVID and all that other shit, it's been sparser. I'm hoping that we'll get more opportunities. Now we should be.
I was
going to
say it is going to happen. Yeah,
so
we
have some
nice.
plans.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to. I, for one, welcome the increase in visits and
our robot
overlords. Robot overlords as they come in to decrease our visits. Might as well get them in while we can.
If there was a robot super kind of singularity that takes place, would you kind of get all your body, like would you have your whole body repurposed, like just your brain, like just your brain left, and then the rest of it's like a robot body?
So the first question would be, what's the legal system look like? Is it the same? It's all the same as today?
I'd say it's optimized.
Okay.
Right?
But meaning like so ideally in this scenario where it's like, it's time for an upgrade.
Yeah.
Right. You're ready to ditch your body and go into a robot, right?
Yeah.
At that point, I would want to experience everything with my physical body that I could.
Okay.
Right. Or that I still, would be interested
going
in
like Hellraiser mode,
Yeah,
where you're like,
well, kind of
find the lines between pain and pleasure. Just do it all. Skin me alive.
Yeah, whatever. That'll be the last thing. Get a bunch of tattoos first.
Don't do the anesthesia.
Yeah,
when
no.
you do this procedure, I want to feel the whole way.
Leave the brain in just long enough for me to feel it and then take it out. No, I would experience everything that I can physically, and then I almost like trying to think of a good ending of a movie that like just being absorbed into the light that is
like Close Encounters of the Third
Kind.
Yeah,
that's it. That's that's the visual that I have in mind. Yes. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. The dee doo 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 doo, whatever the fuck it is. That is
like a speak and spell. Take it over your brain.
And then I just want to go into the light and be turned into binary code, and I'm ready to be a robot.
Yeah.
And the minute that I'm a robot and I know how to use my body, I'm going right on a fucking spaceship and I'm going right to space. I'm not staying on this planet for 2 more seconds.
You could go, same. Because you could go if you don't need oxygen and stuff, as long as you have like your own repair kits and everything like that.
Right.
Maybe go along with like a crew of like-minded people. But yeah, you could go to Venus. I mean, you could spend like 10, 20 years traveling. You wouldn't care. You wouldn't give a fuck because
spend hundreds of years traveling. All I have to do is turn myself off.
Yeah, that's
just
true,
go to sleep mode.
That's true. If you got
program it, there's so many possibilities. That's all I want.
Yeah,
that's all I want.
That could very well work. But what's stopping you from doing all the using your body to the extreme now?
The legal system.
Oh, okay. I see.
That's my question.
Okay.
Yeah. So do all that, get that all in, and then
I'd probably go around the same route.
Yeah.
Like I want to get my physical body, kind of use that up the most. I would actually probably just age it out to be like pretty fucking old, and then at the point where like I can't really be doing what I want to do anymore with it.
Right.
I'm like physically like completely incapable. I'm like 80 or 90. Then go ahead and just refresh me with the robot body, like Theseus has shit me.
Sure.
Just parts, so I get used to it slowly. And then,
but the problem with that is you could just drop dead at some point.
Well,
and then what happens?
That's true. You almost need like a contingency. I think at that age though. Well, even before then, you're right. Like 50 or something.
Save points. You need save points.
Save points, checkpoints. Yeah. Well, I need to just upload my consciousness constantly.
Right. Exactly. Well, that'll all happen already at that point, I'm sure.
Yeah, so it's like, look, it's a bright future ahead.
I'm ready. I'm so excited.
Well,
the legal system's going to be gone.
This new legal system, I tell you, it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm going to be able to do all the things I've always wanted to do.
It's going to be marvelous. It's going to be a good day. A good day in the neighborhood, as Mr. Rogers once said.
That's right. Now, is that this is completely tangential. Is that artist, the ghost artist, is he coming to visit you?
He hasn't said anything yet, but he did just get here. So I don't know how long he's here for, but he said that when he came stateside, which was supposed to be, I think, 2 years ago.
Okay.
But because of COVID and everything, it all got canceled. And so, but then again, he was single at the time. Now he's got a girlfriend, and she's here with him too. So I'm sure they're out gallivanting around, because he was going to come and we were just going to hang out. And I was going to take him around like Baltimore and stuff, show him where Maryland Death Fest was.
Oh, okay.
All that kind
I
of stuff.
gotcha. I was curious, like what the plans were going to be.
Yeah.
Come on down to my farm.
Yeah. No.
Check it out.
no. Here's the. Well, I mean, I probably would take him here just to show him
Yeah.
all of his art on the walls. And
Oh,
stuff.
sure, yeah.
But yeah, that's I don't know about if that's going down yet or not. But either way, it's cool that he's finally gotten to make it over here to the States.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys will have a chance, having known each other for a long time, but
Yeah.
not ever having met.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of like the extreme. It's like, I'm sure he likes you personally and all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But like, you're also like a top customer for him. So,
Oh, sure.
You know,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I definitely.
he does though make it worth your while in a lot of ways. And like that
Yeah.
relationship is beyond just being a buyer.
Yeah. Yeah.
he-
We've been going back and forth. God, for I can't even think of how long
It's
it's
been like fucking like 8 years.
Yeah,
or something like
yeah,
that.
at least.
Yeah.
yeah. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool dude. And I like when he first got in touch with me,
Mhm.
right? I don't even remember how the whole thing started, but when he first responded to a message, I was like, "There's no fucking way that this is the guy."
Yeah.
Right. This is a bot, right? You know,
Yeah.
whatever. And so I was like, yeah, sure, no thanks or whatever, trying to turn down the bot.
Yeah.
And then he's like, all right, well, just let me know. And then he put up some other pictures of some artwork that he did. And I was commenting on it saying, this is really cool. And the different parts of it that I really enjoyed. And then he messaged me again and he was like, hey, I don't have prints available yet, but I'm looking to get some done. I'm trying to pick out the artwork. Would you be interested in a print of that?
Mhm.
And I was like, this fucking bot is persistent.
They made him real intelligent now.
So eventually we ended up talking and then I realized it was actually a person and it was
made him-
actually him. And
You made him pick out like all the pictures that have.
yeah,
like,
I gave him a capture. I
lights
just
in it.
I just put magic marker on my face, split it into a grid and said, point to the eyes.
Every picture that has
That's
an eye in it.
Yep. And I just kept saying I
Aye,
to see if he tapped on the mouth to get confused. He didn't. And that's how I knew he
He
was
passed
him.
with flying
Yep.
colors.
And that's how I knew he was an artist.
This
too.
is prior to the AI art, even.
It was prior to all that stuff.
Isn't that weird to think that in the future there might be like an AI artist, like just a purely AI that's
Right.
creating AI art?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you mean like that's its sole function?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
well,
it goes
eventually.
and sells it and shit.
Oh, sells it. Why would the AI sell it? What
Programmed
does
to-
it need
to do
money for?
It's
It doesn't
programmed
need
to do it.
It doesn't need money.
Who does need money, Matt? I mean,
The people
really
that-
need it. What's the point of it? Really?
It's only worth utilizing for stupid shit.
When this legal system changes, I'm telling you,
It's-
the currency is
It's
going to
really
change up
it's,
with it.
it's really going to be good. And we're going to need some protection. That's why we have
Cold open in 3, 2, 1.
things like
Jesse
this.
Ventura here, folks, with the one and only Wilson Space Fence. Now, I've wrestled with gravity. I've grappled with opponents twice my size, but let me tell you, nothing compares to the wild, uncontrolled chaos of your stuff floating around in outer space. Look there. Personal belongings, cherished mementos, just drifting aimlessly.
Oh, God.
But wait, what's this? A white beacon of hope. Wilson's Space Fence, guiding and protecting your prized possessions from the infinite abyss.
What the fuck?
Sure, there's a lot going wrong around here, but with Wilson's Space Fence, your belongings aren't part of the problem. They're safe, secure, and floating in style. Wilson's Space Fence, the ultimate protection for your space-bound valuables, usually goes for $6 billion.
Holy fuck.
But get this, call 1-800-30-MATS now, and the price drops to a mere $6. That's right, folks, $6. And hey, if you're already on your way to the stars, swing by Joe's Spaceship Fuel Shack. They're stocked up on Wilson's Space Fence. Protect your stuff, folks. It's a wild universe out there. Ventura signing off.
There you go.
Wow.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
Damn.
That's
So that, god damn, that was like perfectly like moving with the topics we were talking about. That was incredible. I hope that like you people are on the stream. 'Cause
Oh, yeah, they got to
there's like
see.
the visuals that go along with it too. It was an entirely scripted, created thing.
This-
This is all AI.
It was
that
all
created
AI
this.
because the moment that
Oh,
they
Lord.
did that Zuki Rock commercial, I was like, I'm doing way more of this.
We're done. This is it. This show is being
I
taken
never
over.
have to make another Redbubble thing again. It's all yeah. So
That was so much more. That was like rousing.
yeah.
I was like, "Whoa, my god, my stuff is precious. I don't want it floating around in space." Gotta protect it.
Gotta protect it.
So normally, it's a $6 billion down to $6 discount is probably the best discount you'll ever see.
It's pretty good. It's just for calling a phone number too.
Just 30 minutes. I loved it too. That's a little like wink to our original call-in number.
Stream, yeah. Yeah, that I figured that would be the next one. But it's great. I just wrote up 1,000-word or 1,000-character paragraph.
Yeah,
basically telling it what to do, what it was supposed to be a commercial, and Jesse Ventura was supposed to be the salesperson, whatever.
I like that it was I like that the AI just gave it a British voice. I had actually elevated it because it was like, this is definitely not Jesse Ventura. No. Clearly.
It's like it's a British guy named Jesse Ventura.
Yes. That's a coincidence.
That's all you have to worry about. But yeah, so we're diving into a digital age, and from the very beginning, when everybody's complaining about algorithms and all that shit, stop being so fucking gullible and clicking on everything that they're trying to get you to just do so that you buy something, right?
Yeah.
Use your head and click on the things that interest you.
Yeah.
Use the algorithm to your advantage. It's just like the uproar about the AI art. I get it. It's but at the same time, a person making art will always be a person making art, and there are people that prefer people making art.
Yeah, it's never going to go away.
Exactly.
It's an exercise and expression of self-expression.
Right.
I mean, the AI thing is cool because it makes some things easier. Now, I do understand it's going and like stealing actual art in order to compile it.
Right.
So someone had to make the art for the AI to use. But then, of course, the AI then takes that further and starts extrapolating on it.
Yeah, putting it all together.
We're not quite in the Blade Runner territory yet, but it might be moving towards that. But, I think a lot of the issue is more about like your art being able to be seen.
Yeah.
And then more specifically in this society and culture, being compensated for it correctly. Because, you try to make it your livelihood.
Yeah. We
haven't solved the idea of people having fixed, incomes of like allotments for like monthly allotments. We're not in that paradise yet where it's like, oh, all your needs are taken care of, you can just do whatever you want. Like, oh, okay, cool. Not yet. I mean, maybe if we get those robot bodies in like 300 years and the sun doesn't swallow
if Joe
us up.
Biden gets another term,
oh boy, that'll be the thing that does it. That'll be the one.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Here we go. I love that. I don't even pay attention to the memes anymore. I'm just like, oh, there it is. I just want to hear him. Hear him say it.
Any of the AI voicing of him, it's never even close to how good it is that just coming out of his own mouth.
You
his
have
own thoughts originally.
Yeah, it's because it has to sound very labored and exhausted and lost, just trying to figure out what's going on. AI doesn't do that.
It just can't replicate it.
Doesn't understand the cadence.
We're in like the era of kind of reality shit show life.
Yes.
Because when we went from Trump, that's amusing.
That was it.
So now Biden is like also being looked at as like amusing, and it's more so than just, it was always like lampoon. Presidents have always been lampoon, as long as there could be like input, right? As long as this country's existed.
Of course.
But it's devolved so extremely.
I mean, it was like we didn't learn our lesson because Reagan did so well that it was such a surprise when we elected another person who just from cinema, television, movie, and got them in the office. It was like I don't know, everything went so well last time.
Yeah. Oh, and then the country didn't explode, but that's because there's like a million other people running too, not just him.
Yeah, right.
That's really fucking obnoxious. But that's all right. We're gonna be able to vote for AI pretty soon.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna write it in.
I'm ready. That's great.
AI, artificial intelligence, or A1.
Get Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah.
Get him back in there.
Get him in there. He's both seeing dead people and he's seeing robots.
Oh, you know it. And he's also seeing a cardiologist.
I hope so, because all he sees is endless food at the buffet.
Yeah.
He is not stopping. No. Someone stop this man.
Yeah, he has imprisoned himself in plates of food.
I think the spirits, they stopped occupying this plane and they've all just possessed his body.
Yeah, they're hungry.
80
they
spirits.
haven't eaten. Some of them haven't eaten for hundreds of years. So very big appetite.
Like I'm hungry too. His stomach is bursting at all times. He's like, oh God,
Yep,
I'm
that's
I'm so full.
it. He's constantly like a cow. He had extra ones put in.
I can't exercise
It's like,
these
I can't
demons.
get these out. I don't believe in God,
gotta put
but
it-
I got to get these fucking
stomachs
stomachs put in, though. Because I got to accept it. I'm hungry. It's not going
I can't
away.
Stop it.
Can't stop it.
We're not gonna stop it.
Can't stop, won't stop. I don't know. What else is, what are we doing? What about weird news? Why don't we do that?
I'll tell you what we're gonna stop is this first segment.
We're
and
going to stop this part,
Start doing the part that has some motherfucking structure to it.
but you're keeping it on. And you know what that means. We're going to be right back.
That's right.
So you're going to have to deal with that after the weird news part.
Sorry,
It's your fault.
you did it.
You did it. Okay. All right. Let's get this all squared away. Oh, yeah, I'm reaching in the fucking thing here. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm just gonna look right at the camera.
There you go.
You're gonna pull it up.
Pull what up?
Oh, I thought you were gonna pull the stream up.
Which stream? Oh, you
Live
want?
stream.
Oh.
No, I'm not asking you to. Oh God. I thought you were just gonna highlight what a weirdo I am.
No, but we can do this here. Watch this. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna go here.
Oh,
There you are.
Oh wow, I'm like featured.
Featured Matt.
I feel very
Featuring Matt and Matt.
Oh, nice. Now this is coming from these other cameras.
Yes,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
we have 3 angles.
Hell yeah. I feel professional. I
We
feel
are.
like those stuck up, stupid white guys that I see on videos
We've got all the
that
technology
have-
and none of the content.
have stuff in front of them, have a microphone in front of their face. They don't ever have anything valuable to say.
Nothing.
I swear to God, do not, and it's even like, especially Joe Rogan.
Especially Joe Rogan.
Don't listen to podcasts for information.
No.
We like what we offer as far as a podcast. If you're just getting some laughs out of it,
Right.
that literally is the epitome of what a podcast should
That's
do.
the best. It
That's
can
the
be.
best. And it can be informative, but it really has to be like, for instance, that like Serial or whatever that podcast, that famous one.
Yeah.
Like they were like an investigative podcast.
Mhm.
Okay. I would really like I know there's plenty like history podcasts or,
Sure.
or informational podcasts
Yeah, like
that have
interviewing
actual
people, whatever.
credentials
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. Get your just like anything else. Do your research.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Check out your background on it.
Yeah.
Read
Cite
the-
your
read the
sources.
cited sources page. Yeah.
That's the big thing. The sources. It's all about the sources. The dollars.
Dollar bills.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah!
Weird news on the Kickstarter, Matt.
Help me, Tom Cruise! Tom Cruise used a witchcraft homie to get the fire off me! Oh, help me, Oprah Winfrey! Ah!
A tarantula enjoys a fine chewing gum. A human torch is denied a bank loan. The arsonist has bottle shape.
And now with this week's weird news, here's Mitch.
Okay, so first up, let me get the video going here for everybody. So first up, this one isn't so much a weird news story. I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah.
But this is kind of just for me.
Okay.
So I've talked about my fear of enormous things before on the show, I think.
Yeah.
But this, wait a minute, let me get this off the screen because you guys can see that it's just a stupid thing in the chairs. But of course, when giant things, when people are afraid of things, it always crosses over into fascination, right?
Yeah.
So while I am terrified of giant things, I also love to be around big things because it's like I love people who are taller than me.
Mhm.
I love to see big animals, like looking at a giraffe or an elephant or something like that.
Mhm.
It's just incredible. So just I love scale, I guess
I
I guess
see.
that would be the idea.
Yeah, you like to be made to feel small.
I like to be like I'm this big person. I'm around all these
Yeah.
small Italian people all the time, and now I'm the little Italian person.
If you like being made to feel small, you should have had my dad.
That's right. That's right. This is a different kind. But a Massachusetts farmer's beefy bovine was awarded the Guinness World Record as the tallest living steer,
Ooh,
standing 6'1".
damn, that's a
Yeah,
big boy.
it's a
Holy
big-
fuck!
and
And that's a short man in front of it too.
yeah,
because
he
six-
is.
6'1".
He's a little guy. Yeah.
That's not too much taller than us.
No, it's not. And but the thing is that's just like this. Like if that thing like stands on its back legs like it's rearing up or something like
Yeah,
that.
it'll break its back though. Snap it right in half, dude. That'd be like Godzilla ripping through the San Francisco Bridge. It just
maybe, but I think
he'd fall down like a house of
if it
cards.
went back, it'd be like 9 foot
Oh,
tall.
he'd be huge. I mean, if you're gonna lay him out hoof to hoof, I mean, if you want to stretch him out, yeah, I mean, he'd be like 9 feet tall.
He's a hell of a belt, but I mean, I don't know.
That's all I see is a lot of steaks. That's all I can tell you.
Well, Tommy 13, who belongs to
What is his name?
Tommy.
Tommy 13.
Tommy 13. No, Tommy, who is 13.
Oh.
Belongs to a Cheshire farmer, Fred Ballawender. It's a purebred brown Swiss steer. Okay, one of the largest dairy breeds. Let's see.
Oh, is that where they make Swiss cheese from?
Yep,
It
absolutely.
comes out holy.
That's right, from the giant cows. They can only make so much cheese, and it doesn't matter how big the cow gets.
Right.
The rest just fills with air. So
It's like a whoopee cushion.
It's science.
If you
Okay,
start pulling it.
yeah, it's science. Yeah. So he just kept on growing and growing. He and my dad always had a special connection, and then he became really large. And then he was a well-loved pet pretty much right away.
It's hilarious because if you look at the picture long enough, it feels like the cow is the man is the cow's pet, like the other way around.
Every other picture that I was going to pull exactly portrayed that relationship, and that's the only reason why I picked this one, because all the other pictures look like the cow is leading him around in the pasture.
Yeah, I mean, how else can it be?
It's amazing. It's absolutely
he's
amazing.
ginormous.
Yes.
What are you going to fight with him or try to disagree with him? That won't go very well for you.
Not going to be great. Well,
so one step from that hoof will just take you out.
That's all you need. Just a little back kick from that thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good God.
And
well,
he can do it quick enough to not break his own back. So
that's right.
He'll break yours though.
You don't
shatter.
have a single chance. I mean, he's
will
got some
shatter.
horns on there.
Yeah, he does.
They're
I mean,
still there.
They're little. They're
That doesn't matter though.
Yeah, you get hit by the head.
Yeah.
His head is half the size of me.
That's exactly right. That fat sack on there, that's going to take you right out.
Yep.
Well, Tommy was named after Tom Brady. That'll be fun when the cow dies. Tom Brady is dead. Who was the quarterback of our beloved New England Patriots football team?
Oh,
She
my
said.
God.
So Tommy's weight is a mystery even to the family because he's too large to fit into a trailer to transport to a place that has a large enough scale.
Oh, you'd have to go take him to like one of those
Way
quarries.
one of the way
The
stations.
way stations.
Yeah, I'm not throwing this cow away, but can you put him on the scale?
Yeah, I don't want you to pay me for him. He's not scrap. He's not even dinner. I'm just curious how much he weighs.
Yeah, Watts says it looks superimposed. It does.
It does. It looks
Also,
fake.
holy cow. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does look fake.
man.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I watched him walking this thing around like that, a little video clip in the one story. It's crazy, man. This thing's fucking huge.
It's gigantic.
There you go.
I wouldn't want to ride him because I feel like I'd fall off and break my neck.
It would be rough. Yeah.
You could weigh him though if you put him in a like there's not a trailer big enough, but there are definitely like trucks big enough to put him in. Like
sure.
like a cargo truck.
Yeah,
Just get a ramp on it.
You have to get like a
But
a
then
large U-Haul or something.
Yeah, you could fit him in a trailer. Come on.
I mean, it's not made for a cow, and they might not allow pets in the back, but
there's a will, there's a way.
that's exactly right. Ride him.
Yeah. What are you gonna wait till he's dead and then flop him over onto a scale? Be like, oh, that's how much you weigh, I guess.
Yeah, they'll just cut him in pieces and they'll just weigh them. I mean, you got to make steak.
It's 1,572 ounces.
Yeah.
Of bona fide meat. Delicious.
That's ribeye, by the way. Rib.
Dense.
Well, I'll tell you what else was dense.
What the fuck?
2 tanks holding nearly 600,000 gallons of wine at a distillery collapsed on Sunday, sending a torrent of red wine down the streets of a small town in Lavera.
Red wine.
Stay
Pour
close to
in
me.
the streets.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yep.
Why
Don't
is it?
wash my car away.
This guy's car has almost got flooded out. Dude.
Yeah.
Man, what?
So
This is if you've learned nothing from this show.
yeah.
If it's not that you've learned that we're not funny,
Right.
please learn
Yeah.
that the
We have
food,
more information.
transporting food and beverages
Right.
on the road
Nope.
is often disastrous.
That's right. Seldom does it work out well.
Weekly.
Yes, and when we say weekly, we mean there's multiple instances weekly. I choose which overturned tractor trailer full of liquid we're going to talk about every week. I try and skip them because I just get so tired of talking about it.
You guys get bored. You guys stop believing it.
Man, well, luckily this wasn't. This was at the place. I think it was anyway. Yeah, at the wine distillery.
This was just.
This was not a truck this time. And hopefully, I tried to pull a video. Hopefully, it works. We'll see. One tank that open at the top collapsed because of a structural failure in the support system.
Oh man.
This is a Portuguese municipality. The sheer force of the wine knocked over another tank, causing wine from both tanks to flow out of the distillery and down into the streets.
Damn, what a waste.
Oh my God. And this is good fucking wine too. The authorities are.
Think of all the poor like insects and wildlife that got drowned.
Everything is ruined.
Yeah,
everything is ruined.
It's all stained purple.
It's all stained purple. Yeah. The streets are stained with purple. But the spill lasted no more than an hour.
You know what it reminds me of? You remember the Power Rangers movie with Ivan Ooze?
Oh,
it reminds me of like the fucking like
100%
that he came out of.
100%. Yep.
Ivan Ooze.
Oh my God, I fucking love that guy. What a great character.
He was like at least for the age I was watching it at, I was like, man, this guy's like he's a little scary.
He's a little
spooky.
He's a little spooky.
He's a spooky one.
He was. I think it's because he was really good at like manipulating people and everything.
Yeah.
And
he had like this real obnoxious like very evil looking face.
Yeah, he wasn't like Grandpa Munster.
Yeah, he kind of did. And we know that guy was a piece of shit too.
Yeah.
We heard about that.
Oh yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yep, good old Gramps. That's it. The spill lasted for no longer than an hour. It looked like a river, according to some of the people that were around. And they also noted the strong smell in the air afterwards because it was good quality wine.
It was delicious. People were getting drunk just from breathing the
Yeah,
air.
I'll tell you. We deeply regret the incident that occurred. The distillery said the Facebook post apologizing for the damage to the town, in particular, one home's basement. Which,
man.
Full of wine.
I'll tell you, all you need is a goddamn chalice.
Yeah,
there.
that's all you need.
You'll finish that up real quick.
Right, Sangreal.
Just go in there and dip.
Oh, yeah.
Drink it up.
That's it. Well, we take full responsibility for the costs associated with damage and cleanup and repair. There you go. That's pretty good, I guess, because they sell fancy wine. We're committed to resolving the situation as soon as possible.
Well, they better. If they try to skimp out on this, they'll never sell another bottle of wine again.
I'll tell you what, they're going to the bad PR. They'll never get over it. Let's see if we have a video here.
Oh yeah,
we might have a video. We do.
Yeah.
Here we go. Get ready, everybody. Holy shit! It is a torrent.
This is wow. God damn. You wouldn't be able to drive in this. This is like
you wouldn't be able to drive or walk or anything.
No, this would sweep you away.
Totally.
This is like a river. It's got a good flow to it too.
This lasted for somewhere under an hour, but near an hour.
Still, dude, can you imagine just having a cup on hand, just reach down and,
dude, it's such, but like it's such good wine, but it's all running down these dirty streets.
Oh, right on the top, it's moving. See,
man.
Just like
I guess so. That's right. That's I think that's what they told me on Naked and Afraid too. Yeah, they said that was okay.
Yeah, speaking of getting naked, I just disrobe and jump in there.
Yeah, that's now
Go
you're
swimming.
talking. Go straight Caligula in there. Now we're talking.
Open your mouth, just drink it up.
Oh my God, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, it's still we've got the video going in the background.
Yeah,
it's fucking flowing.
It's just what you'd imagine,
like a river. Crazy stuff. Yeah, it's a wild world.
Not sure.
Out there.
It's really a matter of perspective and opinion whether that was lucky or unlucky if you lived over there.
Right, exactly.
In this area.
Yeah,
here.
well, it all depends upon whether or not it's your basement. Because if it is, you're having the party this week.
Yeah, it's party time.
That's right.
Invite the whole town.
Yeah,
over.
we're all coming. Everything's going to be fine. Just give us a little bit of time. We're going to get things taken care of real quick.
Just run it through a coffee filter. You get rid of all the impurities out of there.
Yeah, that's true. Just get all the. You just want the pea gravel out, really.
Yeah.
You know, everything else is fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, my great grandmother used to say, "You got to eat a bushel of dirt before you die." I don't know why she said that.
Did she die right after saying?
No, she was a flapper though. So during the Prohibition, so she was. So anyhow, so an Arizona man called a snake removal company after seeing what he thought were 3 rattlesnakes lurking in his garage.
Oh fuck, dude! How is that not?
He
three
was wrong.
rattlesnakes?
He was wrong.
Are they snakes at least?
There were actually 20 snakes.
Oh my god! No.
5 adult Western Diamondback rattlers and 15 babies. One of the adult snakes was also pregnant.
Holy fuck!
About to be more. So
look at all the snake skin around his water
heater. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but this so snake wrangler Marissa Maki found most of the rattlers coiled around the base of a hot water heater instead of a cold water heater. In a unidentified,
well, I mean, if it wasn't hot, it's got to be cold if you're going to be heating it.
Yeah, right.
So technically, that's a misnomer.
That's exactly right. In a unidentified homeowner's cluttered garage. So this is in the garage. That is a lot of snakes. I'm not going to lie. This is crazy. She said when she recorded a promo for a local news station for her company, Rattlesnake Solutions. She's like, no, I have my thing down. I know what I'm going to do. Juan just says Australia. And all
this reminds me of that fucking snake pit that Indiana Jones falls into. Like his worst fears, like realized.
Yes, exactly. Oh man, Juan's watching Caligula, the entire uncut version. Yes, Juan, that's the only one to watch. You've got to see all of the terror of everybody running around. And
then have a
Malcolm
chat with Malcolm
McDowell. Yeah. Oh man, it's great. Maki used tongs to pick up each snake before dropping them into a large plastic bucket and relocating them into their natural habitat in the desert area.
Could you imagine tripping with that bucket?
It's like those things that we like when we were kids, like that were popular in the 50s, that you pop the top off and all those coiled snakes come out that are just springs. Same sort of thing, but just with Western Diamondbacks.
Peanuts or whatever, and you open it up.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. So the
like that, but with just Western Diamondbacks.
Yeah. So the Western Diamondbacks with their distinctive triangular shaped heads are found throughout the Southwest, and though their venom is far less toxic than other rattlesnake species, they still require care while being handled.
I can tell you what will kill you. 20 of them biting you.
Yep, absolutely. The number could have been higher, Hughes said, after several shed skins were found in the garage, indicating as many as 40 snakes may have lived in the garage at one point.
How are you not going into your garage enough to not notice 40 fucking snakes?
Dude, I mean,
40.
We can see it's in the corner. That makes sense. Usually a water heater's in the corner.
Yeah,
that makes sense because you got to run the plumbing through.
Right.
And there's obviously coolers here. There's a box on the end of the frame.
Not taking trips. I think it's time. I think you're well overdue for a vacation and maybe a little spring cleaning.
Right. It's time to take a look in the garage, or at least check to make sure that your water heater's not leaking.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they want to be around that warmth, so it makes some sense,
especially in the garage.
There.
But yeah, so we never know how many rattlesnakes have come and gone over time. Rattlesnake Solutions made headlines in July when the company successfully removed a non-venomous coach whip snake from a Tucson home, and their video showing the 3 to 4 foot snake being plucked from a toilet bowl.
This is all an advertisement
for this
particular snake removal company.
100%. Don't forget about Rattlesnake Solutions.
Honestly, I'm not convinced they didn't plant those snakes in
I'm
that
pretty
person's
sure that's
garage.
exactly what happened.
Because
they drilled a hole.
How the fuck? Yeah.
Where'd all the
you
snakes
get
come
20
from?
of them in there?
Yeah.
Are they really that? They're not social, but like they really would get along with like 20 of them all getting along. I got 2 cats, and they can't
Indiana Jones.
They can't even spend 5 minutes together.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. You got to do what you got to do. Just like these guys, 2 bears on an Alaska military base raided a Krispy Kreme donut van that was stopped outside of a convenience store during its delivery route.
What the? This is, first of all, they struck gold.
I
was going to say nature is taking the world back.
Nature's
based on these weird news stories.
They're like hijacking like trucks now full of Krispy Kremes, like just having a whole bunch of them standing in the road. So you have to stop, and then 2 of them come in and smash the windows, and they pull you out with their teeth. Oh yeah.
Fortunately, your cargo is more delicious than you are.
That's the thing. They just want to get you out of the way. you're just collateral damage.
I'm telling you, I've never been more jealous of being a bear.
Me either. I mean,
they're just chowing down and they don't give a fuck.
You know, they're
dude.
fresh too. They're
winter's
probably
coming.
hot. Ooh,
yeah, and
they're ready.
Yeah, oh man, they're delicious.
You know it.
And there's no guilt because they're just bears that they're just trying to stock up for winter.
They're doing their job,
dude. They're just doing what nature told them
do you
to
know
do.
They used to sleep twice during the Middle Ages.
Huh?
They used to go to sleep like around 9 o'clock and they'd wake up at 11 and then they'd either work on the farm, they'd socialize, they'd have parties and shit, and then they'd go to sleep again after that.
Wow, that sounds like my
fucking
life.
great. I love it.
Oh yeah, the Middle Ages. No, that's completely
plague,
completely
fucking great.
Misunderstood. I think that peasants like lived a terrible life. They actually lived a really comfortable life.
They lived it up
because they had to work like often.
Why
they were treated way better.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is we should really just go back to feudal
economics. Everybody needs to go back to living in straw shacks.
Yeah, that's right.
Get out your burlap.
Give me a 3-day work week. I'll do whatever you want. I'll do whatever you want. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, the driver usually left his doors open when he stopped at the store, but this time a sow and one of her cubs. A sow is a female bear, by the way.
That was, you were announcing their names.
Yeah,
Sal,
Sal, and Danny, the two bears. We named them. So one of her cubs that loitered nearby the store sauntered in where they stayed for probably 20 minutes Tuesday morning. The store manager for the JMM Express said that the bears chomped on donut holes and other pastries, ignoring the banging on the side of the van that was aimed at shooing them away.
Stop eating those donuts!
Get out of there!
Get out!
It's like that, when everybody's running out of the restaurant in the Goonies. Get out of here! Get out of here!
I hate bears.
Bears suck.
That's it. Mama Fratelli, if they had her, they'd have been running scared.
Yeah, absolutely. Mama Francis. So I was beating on the van, and they're not moving. I can hear them breaking open the packages and everything.
Like that, they're going to give a fuck.
I was like,
feast.
They don't even care. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Amazing
journalism. When the bears couldn't be roused, base security was called, sounded the sirens, and they were shot immediately. No, they were no. The security base was called. The siren sounded, and they eventually scared away the bears. There you go.
Once they had their fill of donuts.
That's exactly right. They didn't care about the siren. They were just like, all right, we're done.
Good for those bears.
Peace out.
That's what I say. We
See
can
you in the
always make
morning.
more fucking donuts.
That's
Jesus
right.
Christ.
How about you shut your fucking door instead of leaving everything open? How about you that so you don't have a bunch of mice and rats crawling in and it's nesting in the donut opening?
This may be a rare occasion, but it's certainly not an indication that you are immune to invasions.
No.
Okay, take that at least.
No. You're definitely not. And not even from bears.
That's right.
Everybody's ready.
A bear can get in, but so can everything else.
That's right. You need to be prepared for whoever is knocking at your door.
And me, honestly, because if you left the door open, I'd go in and do what they did.
Oh, absolutely. I would be in there with you too. I would,
yeah.
Oh my God.
We'd just be maybe maybe
it's just you and me. Maybe those Japanese guys. We got some of the animal costumes.
Also, if you're going to be an animal, just to speak to that for a moment.
Yeah.
If you're going to be an animal, why not be something more ferocious? Like kind of like the beast was a lion. Like why not be something a little bit more intimidating?
Yeah.
Unless you just want people to pet you like a domesticated animal. But you're a person inside, so you can be exotic.
You can, you can push the limits, the boundaries of what people perceive to be possible.
Don't limit yourself with,
no.
Use your imagination.
Try.
Okay?
You have to try and think outside of the box.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're doomed.
Cool.
You're doomed to be stuck inside of it.
And now you're just a dog.
Right. Exactly. Right.
I can go get a real dog. I don't have to negotiate it with it, and also it doesn't have to pay taxes.
That's right, and it also doesn't have a social security number.
That's true.
So I'm not worried about it.
That's true. But you do.
That's right. You do. I'll tell you what else. So here we are again.
What the fuck is this?
This is another one that we've talked about on a pretty much annual basis. Counting nose hairs and cadavers, reporting dead spiders, and explaining why scientists lick rocks. All of these things are among the achievements this year for the ignoble Awards.
Oh, okay. I remember this. Yeah.
For the humorous scientific feats. So the 33 annual prize ceremony was pre-recorded online, as it has been since the pandemic, instead of the past live ceremonies at Harvard University. 10 prizes were awarded to teams and individuals around the globe. Among the winners was Jan Zalasiewicz of Poland, who earned the Chemistry and Geology Prize for explaining why many scientists like to lick rocks. Licking the rocks, of course, is part of the geologist and paleontologist armory of tried and much tested techniques to help survive in the field.
What the fuck? How does this help?
Wetting the surface allows the fossil and mineral textures to stand out sharply, rather than being lost in the blur of intersecting micro-reflections and micro-refractions that come out of a dry surface.
Why can't you just dab a little water on it?
Well, because you don't always have the water to spare when you're dealing with rocks, because you're probably on the moon.
It's insane. It's insane. I mean, I imagine, I feel like the risk-reward ratio is completely skewed.
Sulfur is in a lot of rocks, and so are a lot of other deadly chemicals.
Yeah, why would you? Okay.
But, whatever.
Look, I'm not the scientist, so.
Yeah, we're not geologists. We don't do this. Yeah, I'm
just a talking head on the internet that
no
one needs to listen to.
We just tell you why you're wrong. That's all we do.
That's right. I'm right. I'm right.
I win. A team of scientists from India, China, Malaysia, and the United States took mechanical engineering prizes for its study of repurposing dead spiders to be used as gripping tools.
What?
How about that?
What? That's like
Ace is here, and he doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know why there's spiders and feet on the screen.
Ace, I don't either, because
no, we're still finding out. We're all learning together.
Currently, I do not know how you can make a leap from dead spiders being repurposed into gripping tools.
Gripping tools, apparently, is what this is all about. The useful properties of biotic materials refined by nature over time eliminate the need to artificially engineer those materials, exemplified by our early ancestors wearing animal hides as clothing, constructing tools from bones. We propose leveraging biotic materials as ready-to-use robotic components. In this work, due to their ease of the procurement and implementation, focusing on using a spider in particular as a useful example of a gripper for robotics applications. This is an interesting concept.
Tiny, like we're talking about tiny robotics?
Yeah, so like having
scale,
because it's very simple to operate that nervous system.
Yeah.
And so if they could use those feet are made, for gripping.
Are we talking about inputting robotic intelligence into a dead spider?
Yeah.
What the
But like on a wire, and that way you can use it like as the end of an arm.
If
so
you've got robotic spiders in the the I'm checking the fuck out. I'm checking when
they
they're
already
dead.
Exist. What are you talking
when
about?
they're dead, but don't be resurrecting them.
Oh, you don't want the zombie ones.
Dead.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all.
No zombie spiders for me. Okay, I already can barely deal with them as they are in occurring
with their
in
first
nature.
life. Yeah, much less second life.
Don't give me a second life spider, please.
Don't give them second life either. They don't need to make any more avatars.
God. Now I'm really curious about what they're going to be doing with a dead guy.
We'll have to see. Well, they're not very good grippers.
Oh, no, apparently
that's how he ended up dead in the first place.
So the scale of building.
Yeah, right. Well, other winning teams were lauded for studying the impact of teacher boredom on student boredom, the effect of anchovy sexual activity on ocean water mixing, and how electrified chopsticks and drinking straws can change how food tastes, according to the organizer. So the event is produced by the magazine Annals of Improbable Research. Sounds like a magazine I would be very interested in reading. I love that kind of stuff.
Explore the annals of
science.
Oh,
well, that's good too. It's like one of those, you flip the whole thing upside down. It's a whole different magazine. Like the covers are, reverse of each other. That's great. So the event, I've already said that. So it's sponsored by the Daniel Radcliffe Science Fiction Association. Each winner has done something that makes people laugh and then think. According to them. So there you go. That's what you need to do. Make people laugh and then think.
I mean, we should be getting this award.
Right. I think we should. Yeah, because we like to remind you that we never lie.
I've never lied once.
And the moment that we say that, you have to think about, have they ever lied? Have they told me something?
You know what we're like
on purpose?
You ever heard that riddle where it's like there's two guards to like a door or whatever, or like a bridge or whatever, and it's like one of them always lies and the other always tells the truth.
Right.
That's us.
Yeah, that's us. That's exactly
How do you
right.
decipher? How do you really solve that problem?
Mm-hmm. And you can ask us what our name is.
Ask them one question each.
That's it.
That's right.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Matt.
God, we really are that, aren't we?
Yep.
This is why we have two heads on a different show.
It's great. I would much rather be a freak of nature rather than trying to pretend that I'm normal.
I would much rather just accept that I am that I am a freak of nature.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I'm just going to live this life miserably until I go into the ground.
And I don't know where in the hell this.
And then robots will just reanimate me.
I'm growing these spider legs out of my side. It's so weird. They're gripping. They're just there gripping, and they're dead. It's a dead grip too. You can feel it's cold spider legs, and just picking me up. But sometimes that's what I need.
It's like a claw game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, I sometimes you get to be a spider. Sometimes you're that little plush toy inside the claw game. You never know what's going to happen, but one way or the other,
you can't tell whether one of them is good or bad either.
It's not good. It's not bad.
You won't know until you get there.
No,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Just get out of your body as fast as you can and get into space.
That's solid.
That's
advice.
all that we're really trying to tell you. And just don't forget that, because we'll meet you out there. If you can get near enough to our spaceship, you can pick up our low signal broadcast of the show as we continue to do it in space.
Look for our telltale.
Allison and Juan, you don't have to worry. You'll already be on the ship.
That's right. You'll be there.
Yeah, your guys are already going to be on.
All of our belongings will be surrounded by our space fence.
Wilson Space Fence is going to be there.
By Wilson.
Oh, Wilson Space Fence. Your stuff's probably going to be fine. We guarantee it.
That's right.
That's what you need. Those are the sorts of things that you need when you're going into space. Those are the types of guarantees.
Are we trying to see how many people will click stop before we before we finish our side off?
No. We have another 2 hours to go here. We did a short episode last week. You're gonna sit here,
suffer through the longest episode of all time.
That's right, and that's why we're gonna make it as painful as possible, and that's why we'll see you next time on another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt!
That's it! See you later! Goodbye.
Somebody had to be crazy.
Somebody had to be crazy enough to say it.
That's right.
And that was me.
It wasn't going to be Donald Trump anymore.
Well, I guess not. There we go, everybody.
That's it. That's what you get. Sorry.
That's what you get for tuning in.
That's what, you get punished.
Well,
still have Ace with us?
Ace is gone.
Oh, see, I knew it.
Ace
I knew we'd lose him right away.
Jack Daniels is in this one. That was it's whenever fall time starts to kick around, that's my favorite drink to enjoy. I made the mistake of buying this big red truck apple cider from the grocery store, and it's garbage. So don't get it. Don't get it. There's no bite to it at all. Terrible, but got to offset it here. It's still give you enough flavor. Luckily, I outweigh it with Jack Daniels anyway, so it doesn't make a difference.
It changes the flavor of it a little bit.
It's all about getting into the spirit with some spirits and all that good stuff. You know what else? We love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.